We welcome you all to 12th Man Studios and another edition of The Beat. I'm Will Johnson. Today we will begin with Texas A&M basketball. Plenty to discuss when it comes to this program. An important decision was made last week and a few things to talk about when it comes to the Southeastern Conference. To do it with us, we have head coach Billy Kennedy right here in studio. Off season, but still kind of a busy time for you guys. Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Yeah, it is a busy time with the tournament going on and figuring out our roster and finding out about Robert was something obviously exciting and something to build on with our team.
Yeah, that was the big news that we recently heard. Robert Williams, just so dynamic as a freshman. He's going to come back for his sophomore campaign. You obviously had plenty of talks with him late in the season, when the season was over. What were the keys to Robert deciding to wear the Aggie uniform again?
Well, we thought coming in Robert would be an NBA player, and to say that he would be a one-and-done guy, which he basically is because he's a lottery pick, top 10 pick this year, really is a credit to him and our coaching staff who got him better, and he just continued to work and got his body better. So really, he loves being here. He loves A&M. He knows he's got to get better. Sometimes kids think, you know, it's going to happen real fast and, hey, I want to be in the NBA, and that's what it's all about. He likes his teammates. He loves A&M. He wants to see us have a better season than we had last year.
Robert and Tyler Davis down low. Admon Gilder returns. DJ Hogue. J.J. Caldwell comes into the fold next year. You got an excellent recruiting class on the way. Do you feel there'll be some considerable expectations placed on the 16-17
Oh, no question. And you got Tony in there.
Yeah.
Tony, I mean, who had an up and down year this year, but he'll be a senior. And you see seniors take off, and you look at this Final Four in college basketball, and it's all upperclassmen. So I really think just getting a year older and having these guys back, and obviously with Robert back, it just breeds more excitement. Our league is a tough league. We said it all year. Nobody believed us till now.
Yeah.
And people are recognizing that. But it'll be even better next year.
Yeah, you touched on it right there. What did this year's NCAA tournament mean to the Southeastern Conference?
Well, we had 5 teams get in, and there are a few leagues that had a couple of more teams than we did. But you look at the success of all of them. Even Vandy, you know, lost a tough game, you know, on a fluke play at the end. Arkansas getting to the second round and really had North Carolina beat, kind of like Kentucky did, and they were up 4-5 and come back and lose. And then the 3 teams that made it to the Elite Eight, Florida, South Carolina, and in Kentucky. And for South Carolina to get in, what a special year. They got left out last year. This is Frank Martin's 5th year. They hadn't been to postseason play. And in his 5th year with his seniors, he went on and punched it into the Final Four.
Just how good can the league be next year? You've got the 5 tournament teams. You guys get Rob Williams back. I mean, there's Ben Howland at Mississippi State. There's Rick Barnes at Tennessee. I mean, this could be one of the best groupings in the country.
And Alabama has the top 5 recruiting class, and Auburn also. Auburn has everybody back, and Kentucky's going to be Kentucky and Florida. They've got a number of guys back, so they'll have 3 or 4 starters back. So it's going to be a war, you know, and fortunately we're playing a tough preseason schedule that'll help prepare us for it.
Think Frank Martin and the Gamecocks can finish it off in Phoenix, Final Four?
I mean, people been counting them out so far. You know, it's going to be tough. They got Gonzaga, and we played Gonzaga last year in Atlantis, and they're a veteran team like South Carolina. So it'll be interesting to see.
Be here before you know it, 16 and 17. Thanks for the time, Coach.
Yeah.
Billy Kennedy right here to start us off on The Beat.
The Beat, brought to you by ASCO, your place for case construction equipment in Texas.
Welcome back to The Beat. No fan base in the country helps their team more than the 12th man. And the Aggie student athletes recently gave back to the community that supports them. and our 12th Man Productions student crew was there to capture their service.
This Saturday, over 22,000 students gathered to say thank you to the Bryan College Station community in what is the largest student-ran service project in the nation, the 35th annual Big Event. Included in those 22,000 were some of our very own student athletes.
Big Event is something that Aggies take pride in. We take pride in as a university, but also as a community. And it's something unique to Texas A&M.
We're kind of all over the place. We're cleaning all sorts of things. There's guys wiping windows and dusting things, wiping walls. There's guys serving food in the cafe. There's guys talking to the residents here, trying to just build relationships with the community. Talk to those people. There's guys doing dishes. I was back in the back doing dishes earlier. Just a great opportunity to come and serve and really help out in whatever way we can.
Today we come out to help out the hop goods. They had us come out here. We were just tilling all the flower beds and filling it in with mulch, and then we were just helping trim back the dead trees and going around and kind of opening it up for them. They have a couple pathways they want us to clear in the backyard, in the front yard, and then lunch.
I was expecting to maybe like organize a garage, but they put us to work, so it's been fun, and I'm glad we can use, I mean, we're all very like athletic and strong, so it's nice to help out other than like on the court.
One of the core values in Texas A&M is giving back, and we like to do this. We don't always get the opportunity in the spring because we have limited opportunities to practice and compete, and whenever we're available, we like to get out here and do it, get the team together, team bonding experience, and help the community out.
I think what motivated all of us to come out here today was just that the 12th Man has been awesome to us, especially in our season this past fall. And so just being able to give back to our community and serve others is just an amazing experience.
It's a big impact on people's lives, and no matter if people know it or not, it's something special, and it's something that every college is trying to do now. Texas A&M basically started the whole thing, and now everybody wants to be like us.
Year in and year out, Texas A&M student athletes step up in support of those that stand tall when they take the field. Wide receivers coach Aaron Moorhead is in our studio next. We welcome you back to 12th Man Studios and The Beat. Texas A&M football quite busy these days. On Thursday, it's Pro Day. Friday, under the lights, you have Friday night lights at Kyle Field, and then next week, April 8th, the spring game. So it's a good time to catch up with one of their coaches, and we have the man in charge of the wide receivers with us, and that is Aaron Moorhead. Coach, thanks for the time.
I appreciate you having me, as always. Just exciting times, and we're right in the thick of it, and it's kind of different stages for different folks in the program, but that's a good thing. That's what this time of year is all about.
If we try to keep it all in order, Pro Days first, that's Thursday. You got some guys competing at your position, and it feels like one of them, Josh Reynolds, is really rising up people's boards.
Yeah, I think Josh was a guy that's done such a good job over his time here of making a lot of plays. I don't think that's a surprise to too many Aggies what Josh is doing, but I think he's really caught some national attention. He's not a flashy guy. He's not going to be out there kind of pounding his chest, look at me, me, me. Well, sometimes at the receiver position, that's what it takes to get a little bit of that national recognition, Sports Center and all those different things. But Josh has quietly gone about his business for 3 years and made a ton of plays here. And I think the NFL scouts and the owners and the GMs are starting to take notice of what a special player he can be.
Mm-hmm. Now, you've also got other guys, Ricky Seals-Jones, Speedy Noyle out there. How do you feel about their chances come draft day?
I think those guys are going to be in great shape. They've all worked really hard. They've been here working out for the last week or so with Trevor, getting their timing together. Speedy looks great. He's been doing a good job. And Ricky, again, is probably going to be moving to more of a tight end type role at the next level. And he's been working hard at that where he's been training. And he did some more wide receiver stuff at the combine, and now he'll do more tight end stuff at Pro Day. and just looking forward to see him progress as a young player and kind of see where he can find his niche in the NFL. But really excited about those guys and where they are right now.
Josh Reynolds, Ricky Seals-Jones, Speedy Noyle, all competing for their draft day. Well, that means they're not on your roster anymore.
Yep.
There's a little bit of lack of experience at the receiving core. Any concerns for you at this point with that?
Well, no. I mean, those guys, that's what we recruited them for. You recruit them to come in here and make plays. And, you know, you lose Boone, you lose Jeremy Taboyo, lose Ed Pope. I mean, you lost a lot of guys over the last couple of years that had experience, which is great. That's why that next group's here. And you've got some young guys that just came fresh out of high school, Jamon Osborne and Hezekiah Jones, that are doing a great job. And, you know, obviously the guys that have been here now for a year that redshirted and Courtney Davis and Kendrick Rogers and Clyde Chris, and that group right there is doing a good job. And Kirk Merritt, who transferred from Oregon, and obviously your bell cow and Christian Kirk, who's done a great job of leading this group through spring practice. But we've got some experienced guys. We've got some guys that have been making plays. We just need to continue to develop, you know, that rhythm and timing with the quarterbacks and the consistency that comes with, you know, just the experience at the position.
And you mentioned C. Kirk as the leader. Is that the right guy that college kids need to follow? Because we hear with him all the time work ethic, and that's what he's about.
Yeah, and he's selfless, you know, and that's when you're looking at in college football. You know, Christian knows we're going to get him the football, you know, but he also knows if he's out there blocking, if he's out there running a clear out for a guy on the outside and it opens it up, that helps his game, because then now they can't just strictly focus on him. If the running backs and the offensive line are doing their thing and we're running the football, that's a good thing for him. So Christian's just been a great offensive leader for us. I mean, Trevor Knight was a phenomenal leader. Everybody understands that. Everybody knows that. We needed Christian to step up in that role, and he's done a great job this spring, and he'll continue to throughout the end of the spring once practice is over, and then through summer workouts, and obviously we're going to need him big time when it comes to fall camp in the season next year.
All right, Coach, once again, appreciate the time.
Thanks, Will.
Aaron Moorhead, our wide receivers coach here at Texas A&M. It all leads the Aggies to April 8th and the playing of the spring game at Kyle.
The Beat, brought to you by Memorial Hermann, official sports medicine partner of Texas A&M Athletics.
Texas A&M soccer. It's currently their off season, but prep continues for the 2017 kickoff. And the Aggies, a couple of weeks ago, took their efforts and at times a little bit of a break to beautiful Costa Rica.
Hashtag when you overpass. Someone international.
Buenos días, chicas y chicos.
Good morning, girls and boys.
Les doy la bienvenida a la Asociación Roble Alto.
So I give you the warmest welcome to the association.
Experience here has been like amazing, just seeing all these kids and just like letting them like into their hearts, and then we let them in our hearts. It's just amazing to see how happy they were. Just like they're going through hard times here and they're struggling, but just see them to just be so happy, just even to see us. And I know the team and I were more excited to see them. Like they were just so good kids and genuine kids, and just having us play with them just brought so much joy to them. And that's just something that we just really wanted to do, just to open up their hearts and just to really get to know them.
Bueno, chicos y chicas, solamente quiero darles las gracias.
Well, guys, I just want to say thank you very much.
En realidad, este momento que ustedes han tomado,
actually, this moment that you have taken,
va a quedar grabado en el corazón de Dios.
It's going to be like recorded in the heart of God.
Porque pues, que Dios los bendiga mucho a ustedes.
Really, thank you very much. God bless you all.
Que bendiga sus estudios.
God bless your studies.
Para que la bendición sea con ustedes.
To the blessing be with you. Day 3, we get to go ziplining.
I haven't had much to do this past couple games because all the girls have been playing so good, and I'm thankful for that, but I did have to make one save. I'm glad I came early because I got to get close with all the girls. It's just been a blast getting to know them and playing with them and getting extra training in before the fall season, so it's been great.
Honestly, Allie, she always gets on the line every single time, and so I knew that I had to get on my horse if I wanted to get in there to match her speed, so I just ran in there, and luckily it hit off my shin guard in the right place, and it went right in the corner, so that was lucky. So it was a good assist on her part. We're always together in College Station, and it's rare that we just get to go somewhere together as a team and just like bond and do like really fun things, and it's just been really fun because we've gotten really close and we've gotten to experience another country together, and so I mean nothing can beat that really.
Not a bad way to spend part of your off season. To see more of Texas A&M soccer's trip to Costa Rica, log on to the Aggie Athletics channel on YouTube. We're back in a moment to close out the beat. Before we close out from 12th Man Studios on this edition of The Beat, some information about this weekend for you. Texas A&M Golf hosts their own tournament. It's the Aggie Invitational all day Saturday and Sunday at the beautiful Traditions Club in Bryan. JT Higgins and his team having a solid year, and they always get strong competition in their home tournament field. It is their final tune-up before they hit the SEC Championships in Sea Island, Georgia, starting on April 21st. This weekend, the Aggie Invitational, all day Saturday and Sunday at Traditions Club in Bryan. Hope to see you there, and we will definitely see you on the next edition of The Beat. So long, everybody.